Hi there, my name's Bradley Michael, and I'm a Michigan filmmaker. I'm very excited to tell you about my next upcoming project, tentatively entitled The Cave. The Cave is an adventurous documentary that follows a group of 5 different artists: a composer, a painter, a photographer, a poet, and myself, a filmmaker, as we embark on an expedition across the state of Michigan. Now, the purpose of this expedition is for each artist to start and complete their own personal creative project, motivated by events that take place in the back roads of the less traveled parts of Michigan. Essentially, this August, we are going to travel Michigan and make art.
We think in language, and we think in, even if it's not structure, we still think in language, we still think in ideas, and poetry is engaging directly with language and engaging directly with ideas. So in a way, poetry is kind of engaging with the raw material of thought, of meaning.
This is a unique opportunity to be in a space with a lot of different artists who are doing a lot of different things, music, writing, etc. And there's such a huge opportunity and impetus to learn from that.
This expedition will take place over a 6-day period beginning in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and ending in Copper Harbor at the very tip-top of the Upper Peninsula. But this documentary is only a part of the trip. You have to remember that there are 5, count them 5, total artists on this trip, and each one will be completing their own creative project.
We're going to be stopping at various scenic and urban locations along the way to draw inspiration.
Going to school in an art school, you're around artists all the time. It would be really wonderful in my education as an artist to pick up on how all of these different disciplines feed off of each other and how much of an overlap there is.
Being able to be on a trip with people who are doing things that are so different from what I'm used to doing seems like it's going to help open up that palette, that's going to help open up my toolbox, as it were, the things that I can use to make art to communicate my ideas better.
What we'll find, I believe, is many connections that are very similar between our very different art forms. And also what contrasts between our art forms can give us a new view of how we look at our own art forms.
But there is more to it. Additional interviews have been arranged with scholars and professors, all ranging in emphasis of study and artistic influence in society and communication. We intend to explore the purpose of the artist in history, as well as the many different roles the artist fulfills in influencing today's society.
We're going to talk about what it means to function as an artist in the early 21st century. It takes a lot of courage, intelligence, and flexibility to make a living out of it, but it's very possible.
I think on a cultural scale, especially in America, especially in Western culture, we're becoming more and more interconnected with the internet. It's becoming easier to reach ideas and images and symbols from around the world. So I think, and I feel that there is a return to sort of localization. There's a turn to, we're going to be looking to each other, we're going to be looking at our surroundings for a kind of meaning that's been lost. And I can see that idea coming through with this, how we're going to be sort of creating from this zeitgeist of this sort of maybe new humanism is like something I would like to call it, where we're kind of returning to these much older artistic ideals that that might hold meaning where there once was meaning and where we haven't looked in a while, perhaps.
Now here's where you come in. The money that you give to this expedition will determine how far north we are able to make it to our goal at Copper Harbor. And keep in mind that when you give to this expedition, you are funding a total of 5 different projects, all in one. We have some pretty cool rewards listed on our page for those who are able to give, but please follow us at our Facebook link listed right below this video for updates on our progress before and on the trip. We'll see you on the road.